I might want to unmute my microphone. Hello, and welcome to another episode of The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel with Project Aurora. I'm trying to put more energy in this. I still have fucking COVID. But anyways, in the last episode, you'll recall that we were finishing up our field study tasks. We got to meet Elisa's grandfather. We learned a little bit about her. Reen and Elisa did some bonding, practically forcing me to go ahead and just choose the romance option with Elisa, because I would just feel like I'm ignoring everything in the game. Like, I want it to be canon, and people say there's no canon technical romance or whatever, but I mean, obviously the game is forcing something down my throat here. I'm gonna go with it. Anyways, you can follow me on my Twitch at twitch.tv/Project Aurora, and you can also join the community Discord. You'll remember that we left off on a cliffhanger as well. So, like, it seems like war is finally breaking out. We know that the Zinder Gate got attacked, and I think the Calvard Republic got attacked as well. Like, missiles were launched from, like, at both places. I'm sure they're gonna blame each other. It's about to go down. Excuse me. It's about to go down. And, we're gonna see what happens now. Like, I'm all over the place because I'm so excited and sick. Had to cough some more. Let's do it. Field study day 2. Or day 3, actually. I'm sorry. Same day, 6:30. That was a great meal. I don't think I could eat another bite. Wait a minute. Hold on, this is the wrong... No, I wrote it the wrong... I had to have loaded the wrong save. There's no way, because, Yeah. No. Let's go ahead and reboot the game up. Surely I should probably restart the episode because my opener was like crap or whatever, but no, I'm gonna let you guys poke fun at me and laugh at this as I grow and die of coughing, apparently. But no, the game is booting up, and we're gonna see what really happens here, because apparently I loaded the wrong save file. I don't know how, because that I just what? Maybe I didn't load the wrong save. It just felt wrong for that to be the next thing, And what would really suck is that my game crashed actually. So like, I left my game running on that menu where I saved and ended the episode, and I Alt F4'd. So let's try that again. Let's see. Excuse me, sorry. Beyond the Railways, 33 hours and 14 minutes and 27 seconds. 33 hours 53 minutes. Oh no. Oh no, yeah, I guess it was at the end of field study day 2, because this is north. Yeah, I guess it was right. It just felt wrong. But I mean, 18 hours. I mean, they're all on the 26th. But yeah, no. I think this is right then. So I'm sorry, I baited you guys. I just assumed that it would be straight into the action. There's got to be build up, I guess. Here we go, Sunday. Sorry. That was a great meal. I don't think I could I don't think I could eat another bite. After how much we ate yesterday, I'm surprised we were still able to pack away this much food. Oh yeah, now we're in a different spot. Well, you're all growing boys and girls, so eat up. Riding takes a lot of energy, so I'd say eating like this is normal after a day out on the plains. Would anyone like more? I should probably refrain. If there's any chicken left, we can wrap it in bamboo and take it with us. Who knows, we might need something to gnaw on while we're out there today. Okay. Let me help too. Oh man, I'm losing my voice. I'll pour the leftover tea into some containers for you. Ah, thanks. You really are too kind. You're our guest. What kind of host would we be if we didn't treat you as such? Anyway, here's the grand list of tasks you'll be tending to today. Field Study Day 2, assigned tasks. Nord Highlands North Monster, unread. A large unknown monster has been seen around the northern part of the Highlands. It must be exterminated at all costs. Monster, details unknown. Location, southwest area of the northern Highlands, near a cliff edge. Lacan. Okay. It's optional too. I figured it couldn't hurt to give you fewer than yesterday. Feel free to take advantage of that extra time to do whatever strikes your fancy. Maybe go off the beaten path a bit. Understood. Thank you again for everything. Do you want to spend some more time with your grandfather today, Elisa? It sounds like you weren't able to spend much time with him yesterday. Quinn stayed in the Elder's home yesterday, right? I imagine you ought to be up and about soon. We'd have no objections to completing this morning's tasks without you if you wish to spend more time with him. But... Lacan, are you there? Elder, yes, I'm here. Oh, good morning. Grandfather? Norton? Morning, everyone. Sorry to intrude. Judging by the looks on your faces, it seems not all is well. I'm afraid you're right. We received word from Zender Gate just a short while ago. They say the Imperial Army's watchtower has been attacked. What? It sounds like it all happened in the middle of the night. And that's not the last of it either. The Republican Army's base has been attacked too. This isn't going to be pretty. Same day, 8 o'clock. Third Armored Division military airships, Cavalier and Glear, I'm assuming. Bogan Army 8th Area Division Aviation Regiment, Aldebaran. Airborne Armored Division being sent out first as always, I see. I suppose it's only a matter of time before they give the order to the armored regiments too. Lieutenant General, we've confirmed the deaths of 2 of the guards. A further 3 have sustained serious injuries, but we've been able to stabilize their condition. I see. Have the medics see to them the second they arrive. Yes, sir. Contact Zender Gate. Prepare the 3rd Armored Division for deployment. I want all armored vehicles ready to move before I return. And it's moving quickly, isn't it? Hey, you sure you don't need us to help? I appreciate your willingness, but we'll be fine. We're used to the procedures for moving the settlement in case of an emergency. The same goes for you guys. I assume you'll be heading to Zender Gate to learn more about the current situation from Lieutenant General Vander. Not as a citizen of Nord, but as a student of Thor's military academy. I will. Will you be staying here, Grandfather? I will. I can use the truck after all. And since I was here anyway, I might as well do what I can to get the settlement ready to move. Alright, please take care of yourself. I'm sorry, Elder. Lacan. I feel terrible that I can't help you when you need it most. You have your own job to do. There's no need to worry about us. May the blessing of the winds and the goddess be with you all. Take care. We will. We must make for Zender Gate at once. Indeed, we need to find out as much as we can about what happened. The photographer Norton accompanied the party. The northern reaches of the Nord Highlands are temporarily inaccessible. I guess it is a bit of an emergency. But conveniently enough, the monster we have to take care of over here. I gotta talk to him. Excuse me, Lacan. We'd like to ask some questions about the monster you want us to exterminate. Sure, ask away. While it's not a required task, it can't hurt to know more about it just in case. In that case, we would like to know about the monster itself. Based on the request, it's a type of monster no one's ever seen before. Yes, I can confirm that as of this morning, in fact, just its figure alone is a mystery. What I saw there was no ordinary monster, but a giant made of stone. A giant made of stone? That sounds remarkably similar to the golems from old fairy tales. We have legends of such a creature as well. And now that you mention it, that monster was strikingly similar to what's described in those stories. That's just bizarre. I've got a bad feeling about this. Me too, we should probably get rid of it quickly before anything happens. That's exactly why I decided to assign you to this task. If you're going after it, head over to the southwestern area of the Highlands, northern region. However, keep in mind that there's no need to force yourself should it prove to be more dangerous than anticipated. Got it, thanks for the information, Dad. Either way, we should go and get a look at it ourselves. At least we can decide what to do after that. Be careful out there. May the blessing of the winds and the goddess be with you. Sorry, my throat is really bled today. Let me see here. Oh wait, it's in the southwest area of the northern region? Yep, it's a north monster, and I gotta go to the south, because it said the north is temporarily unavailable. But just in case I read it wrong, let's go back. Alright. Right onto the southern region of the Highlands. Yerp. I'm really sorry to put you guys up to this. You already helped me out more than enough yesterday. No problem, don't sweat it. This must be the kind of breaking news every photographer dreams of being on the scene for. Still, it bothers me. How is it possible that both the Imperial and Republican bases were attacked at the same time? Do you think one attacked first and the other swiftly retaliated? No time to think about that right now. We need to hurry. We need to get to the Zender Gate as fast as we can. Right. Whoa, whoa, don't ride too roughly. Buckle up, Norton. Maybe it's not Civil War breaking out, maybe it's war between countries. It's about to just be war. War everywhere. Click here.
Yeah.
Oops. Yeah. The base over there.
Yeah.
That's one of the Imperial Army's airships.
This situation is looking worse by the minute.
We need to hurry.
Yeah.
Those are armored cars from the Imperial Army.
Damn, this isn't looking good.
Looks like the Imperial Army's 3rd Armored Division, and it appears they're preparing for deployment. Thanks, everyone. Let me go see if I can get permission to start taking photographs. I wonder where Lieutenant General Vander could be. We need to find him so he can tell us about what's going on here. I suspected you might show up. Lieutenant General, did you have some business to attend to elsewhere, sir? I thought I'd conduct another sweep of the area as a precaution. Never mind that now, you came at the perfect time. A freight train bound for Roer departs 30 minutes from now. I want you all on board that train, finish up your field study as quickly as you can, and return to the academy. What? But sir, while things ultimately depend on the actions of the Republican Army, the bottom line is that we may be mere hours away from armed conflict with the Calvard Republic. I've already informed everyone in the settlement. Did they not relay the message to you? Be that as it may, we can't just turn tail and pretend none of this is happening. Lieutenant General, have you established which side attacked first? Gaius, that's the central question here. It's still under investigation. You have my assurance that the Imperial Army did not attack. We did not make the first move, nor have we retaliated. However, our army's watchtower was destroyed, and several guards lost their lives. As the officer in charge of Zender Gate, I have a duty to act. So there really were fatalities. Let's presume for the sake of argument that the damage sustained by the Republican Army's base was in fact deliberate sabotage by their own forces. How bad was the damage? Several of their facilities suffered major structural damage. Their losses appear to be, at minimum, equal to ours. Honestly, I'd estimate them to be far greater. But if they suffered even more damage than we did, that doesn't make any sense. I'm afraid we've long since passed the point where leisurely discussing our possibilities was an option. I will do all I can to avoid full-scale war, but we're prepared for the possibility of armed conflict. And I suspect they are as well. Suspect, rather. That just seems so wrong. If that's your opinion, Lieutenant General, will you at least allow me the chance to investigate what happened on my own? Gaius? Investigate on your own? As I'm sure you're aware, I know the Highlands like the back of my hand, and when someone attempts to threaten the peace of my homeland, I won't rest until I've unearthed the truth behind what's happening. You're serious? We'll do everything we can to help you. I think this falls within the scope of our field study, too. No, wait. This is the people of Nord's problem. There's no reason for you all to stay here and risk getting caught in the crossfire. A classmate and friend is staying behind. Isn't that reason enough? I am a son of the House of Alberea. I would never disgrace the honor of my family name by fleeing in the face of danger. Besides, it seems like your people have done a lot for my grandfather. Guys, do you remember what you said to us back at Heimdall Station? The most important thing is that we all come back safe and sound. Everything else is secondary. It appears you've lost this one, guys. Lieutenant General, It's currently 10:05. I'll permit you until 12:30 to conduct your investigation. I will do everything in my power to postpone any potential conflict until at least then. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Then we haven't a moment to waste. We should begin by visiting the watchtower that was attacked. That sounds like a good place to start.
Thank you. Really, I appreciate it more than you know.
It's no big deal, honestly. I agree with Elisa. We're classmates after all, and more than that, we're friends.
Well, this is clearly of great importance to you.
I know you want to protect your people, but that's not the only reason you're doing this, is it?
You got me. It ties back into why I accepted the Lieutenant General's recommendation and entered the Academy too. I'm sure each of you feels the same about your own homes, but I love this land with all my heart. The wind racing across the highlands, vast mountain peaks, the clear blue of the sky, the breathtaking beauty of the rising sun, the melancholy of the sunset, the twinkling of the stars in the twilight. I love everything about this land of Nord. It's part of who I am.
Wow. I guess it hadn't sunk in how much Nord means to you.
I'm certainly attached to Ruhr, but I can't think of anyone else who would state their love for their homeland so poetically.
If you love it so much, why did you leave it behind? If you truly love Nord, if Nord is such a part of you, what is it that drove you to enroll in a military academy in a foreign land so far away?
I'm not surprised you'd find it strange. To be honest, I'm still not totally sure what compelled me to do it. Back when I was a kid, the Republican Army built a base in the Eastern Plains, and the Imperial Army responded in kind with their watchtower. It's made me more uneasy with every passing year. Years ago, a traveling priest from the Septian Church taught me all about the history of the continent. One thing that stood out to me was just how many lives have been lost during the conflicts between the major powers. Another major theme was just how profound of an impact the Orbital Revolution had on people's lives. Even the concepts of time and distance have changed so much. In effect, the Orbital Revolution shrunk the world. It made me realize a sad truth, one that kind of scares me even now. That there was no guarantee my homeland could stay at peace forever. That one day, it might be drawn into outsiders' conflicts and be occupied and redistricted into oblivion.
I can't believe you were thinking about such weighty things even as a kid.
So then, you joined the Academy in order to learn more about the outside world that posed a threat to your homeland?
Yeah, something along those lines. When I realized how afraid I was, I knew I couldn't close my eyes. I wanted to do something, anything, to protect this land. As luck would have it, I met the Lieutenant General. He's the one who told me about Thor's military academy. One thing led to another, he offered me a recommendation, and before I knew it, I took him up on his offer. So there I was, green as grass, heading off to study abroad despite having no clue what life in the Empire was like. Thinking back on how it all came together, what you said is probably what I was thinking back then.
Honestly, I've yet to hear a student offer a more galvanizing reason than yours for enrolling at the Academy.
I have to agree. I don't know too many people who love their home so much that they leave it behind to find a way to protect it.
It's not a sentiment I can imagine many Erebonians feeling, that's for sure. But I think I finally understand. Elisa? Just an idle thought. But having heard Gaius pour his heart out to us, there's no way we can just walk away from this. Not after the people of Nord gave us such a warm welcome and treated us like family. Indeed, I couldn't have asked for more.
Agreed. We'll get to the bottom of what's going on here and stop Ward from breaking out.
Nord may not be our home, but it's still an important neighbor. I'll do what I can to aid you.
Thanks, all of you. Really, thank you.
You can see shell damage everywhere. It's even worse than I'd feared. They've confirmed casualties too. I didn't think I'd ever have to see anything like this. As students at a military academy, things like this are always within the realm of possibility. Although I hardly expected my first sight of such devastation to be the spark that ignites war with Calvard. This may be too much for students like us to handle. No, we've all been in situations that looked impossible before, haven't we? And every time we've come through, we just have to stay calm and think, I'm sure we can do something here too. You're right. True, we should focus on doing what we can. Whatever we decide to do, we need to get a better grasp of the situation. Yeah, let's find who's in charge and get their permission to start an investigation. I see. If Lieutenant General Vander has given you his permission, I see no reason to refuse. Thank you. However, I want to make it clear that armed conflict with Calvard could begin at any moment. We've got our hands full staying on guard for any potential threat from the east. I'll permit you to speak with the soldiers here, but don't get in the way of them doing their duties. Understood. Okay, let's get started. We should start by speaking with the soldiers and assessing the damage. That seems wise. When we've gathered all the information we need, we can start piecing it together. Right, let's go. Damn, I got coughing. Rowan, why'd you go and die on me? He seems pretty down. Can't say I don't understand how he feels though. It was right when the shifts changed. Rowan came out to relieve me, and I was chattering away with him like always. That's when the first shell hit us. Must have been around 3 in the morning. So it started around 3 then. Right, in the middle of the night. I was on lookout. I should have noticed something was off, but that explosion completely took me by surprise. I was so sure nothing would ever happen out here that, when something actually did, I was totally useless. If I had just paid a bit more attention, If I had been a better soldier, Rowan might still be with us now. It's not your fault. None of us could have predicted that something like this would happen. You can hardly blame yourself for a lack of vigilance after being stationed in a peaceful area like this for so long. They attacked in the dead of night knowing your guard would be down. I wonder if it really was the Republican Army's doing after all. We need more information before we can say for sure. No, I don't think it was them. There was something else that happened before we came under attack. We heard an explosion coming from the Republican Army's base. When we looked, we saw smoke pouring from it. What? We knew that both bases were attacked, but did both attacks really happen around the same time? If that's so, it's unlikely that either army was responsible. Who is responsible then? We should keep this in mind as we piece things together. How's the situation with the Republican Army? Looks like they're really hustling over there. We've confirmed a number of armored vehicles entering and exiting the area. We've heard their base got hit pretty badly too. And even from over here, it sure looks that way. The Lieutenant General said that the Republican base got hit at least as hard as the Watchtower, if not harder. But we believe they were responsible for that as well. They need an excuse to attack us, and that sure as hell looks like one. Do you really think it's true? That much damage seems awfully excessive. They probably just got overzealous with the explosives. Doesn't make much difference either way. If they're brazen enough to attack us, we'll blow them back across the border. The soldiers here all seem to have their doubts, but without any hard evidence, we're not going to be able to convince them of anything. We should reconsider the possibility that this was a deliberate act of sabotage by Calvard's forces. This is awful. It really is. It looks like they got hit hard. And to think there were casualties. You know, the Imperial Army isn't going to sit and twiddle their thumbs after suffering an attack like this. They have their image to uphold, after all. Looks like most of the damage is concentrated on the south side of the building. You think whoever carried out the attack could have done it from the highlands? It seems very likely. But where on the plains could they have launched an attack like that from? Well, the highlands are incredibly vast. We need some kind of clue to even know where to start looking. Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to find something here that'll point us in the right direction. Looks like we're about to keep war from breaking out. Oh, excuse me. Oh, is this? What's up, Elisa? Is there something unusual about that scrap of metal? I knew it. This is a mortar shell manufactured by the Reinford Company. Are you sure? Yeah, I've seen them before on the assembly line. There are only a couple models capable of firing this kind of shell. I would suggest that the mortar used to fire it was also made by the Reinford Company. But if we assume that's true, it seems much less likely that the Republic was responsible. True, why would the Republican Army use a weapon made in the Empire? It doesn't make much sense to me. Even if we account for deception, it seems unlikely that Calvar would go this far to conceal their involvement. But considering the stakes, we can't entirely rule out the possibility. Still, this might prove to be an important clue to solving this mystery. I think that's all the info we can gather here. I think so too. Now we need to analyze what we've learned. First, we should establish a good picture of what was happening when the attack occurred. This seems like the best place to start. So first of all, what time did the actual attack on the Watchtower happen? 3 a.m., that dude said. It was 3 a.m. Yes, that's what the guard told us. But that wasn't all that was going on then. That's right, the Republican Army's base also came under attack. And according to the Lieutenant General, they suffered even greater damage than what happened here. I think we can safely discount the possibility that the Republican Army bombed their own forces then. But there's no evidence that the Imperial Army launched an attack either. All we know is that both attacks happened and both sides took heavy damage. However, as Elisa said, we have no evidence to suggest that either side was responsible. If we accept that as fact, the most likely scenario is that the responsibility lies with another party entirely. So you think the third party is working behind the scenes to provoke both countries into starting a war? Tensions between the Empire and the Republic are always high. but compared to other areas of similar political value, the Nord Highlands have always been peaceful. I can conceive of no reason either country would have decided to break that peace last night. I agree. If anything, it seems that the negatives would outweigh the positives for both parties. If this were Crossbell, it might be a different story, but here? Now that you mention it, we found something else odd about the attack on the watchtower, didn't we? Something that seems to point to a third party's involvement. Something else odd about the attack on the watchtower. I'll bet she's referring to this. The weapon that was used. Oh wait, no. Man, I don't know. Not the time. The area that was damaged. Hey man, I'm not about to miss AP for this. Google. Let me see here. Oh man, let's see. Weapon that was used. You're talking about the mortars used for the attack, right? Exactly. It looks like the orbital mortars they used in the attack were an old Rhineford model. And I, for one, find it pretty unlikely that the Republican Army is packing Erebonian-made weapons. Indeed, they have little reason to be, considering the Republic has its own major orbital technology manufacturer, the Verne Company, as I recall. Yeah, the Verne Company is responsible for manufacturing most of the arms used by the Republican Army. Then there's the fact that the mortar used here is old. The Imperial Army hasn't used this model for years. I've heard that the military surplus sometimes makes its way onto the black market and ends up in the hands of mercenaries. Knowing that, it seems unlikely that either army chose to use it to cover their tracks. Quite. However, there's a far more pressing question we need to answer. What do you mean? Ah, I know where you're going. We need to know where the attack was launched from in the first place. That's going to be difficult to work out. But without that vital detail, all our speculation thus far is for naught. If we intend to avert a war, we need more than speculation, we need conclusive evidence. Agreed. But the Highlands are far too vast to just strike out searching blindly, especially with the Lieutenant General's deadline rapidly approaching. Actually, we may not have to start our search blind. If Elisa and Gaius will lend me a hand, I may be able to help. Huh? What do you have in mind? If I can factor the location of the damage together with the speed and trajectory of the mortar shells, and then take into account the Highlands winds, I may be able to estimate the area from which the mortar was fired. Potentially anyway. Are you serious? Sounds easier said than done. I'll do what I can. Are you familiar with the specifics of the shell that was used? I think so. It's an old model, but I should be able to give you some rough data. That should be plenty. Anyway, let's have another look at those damaged areas and start our calculations. Please come with me, everyone. Right. Alright, I think I've calculated a rough location. I believe the mortar was fired from a location to the south of here. Using the map as a reference point, that means it was likely launched from somewhere in this area. According to my calculations, the launch site shouldn't be too far from here. Wow, I can't believe you managed to work that out. That's well beyond the level of mathematics we cover in class. I'll enjoy watching Regents really sweat it out trying to best you on our next midterm. Just a little applied physics. I couldn't have done it without Elisa and Gaius' help. It looks like we've got a nice big piece of the puzzle right in our hands. Sure seems like it. Let's take off and start looking. Right. Rena and the others reported their findings to the soldier in charge and asked him to relay the intel to Zender Gate. Afterward, they set out on horseback to begin their search. Alright, let's start looking for where the mortar was actually fired from. If what Emma calculated is correct, it should have been fired from a point south of the watchtower, and most likely from a point that's easy to overlook, so that it's not found out. Let's see if we can find anywhere that fits that description. We'll likely need to rely on the map to help us. I wonder if the culprit could still be there. Regardless, we should see what we can find. South of the watchtower. If it's not gonna be on the mini map, I'm guessing. Wait, we just left the watchtower. Okay. We have to be from the area south of the watchtower. We'll see. I'm assuming that it's probably that big monument over there, but if my calculation right, there's no chance the mortar was fired from this direction. Let's turn back and look elsewhere. Oh. Maybe I'm not understanding it right? Over there? Wait. Excuse me, I'm gonna just mute. Would you look at that? It is on the map. I'm just an idiot. Cool. Good to know. Good to know. Probably need to save in a few spots. Aha. Hey, over there. Found something? What's a rope ladder doing all the way up there? I can hardly believe its presence here. To be mere chance. Do the people of Nort use this area for anything? Not that I've ever known of. This just got that much more suspicious then. Perhaps the mortar was fired from somewhere up here? It definitely seems worth a look. I'm just not sure how we're going to get up there. We can't reach that rope ladder from down here. I see no way to climb up the cliff face itself either. If you have any suggestions, that would be a fine time. I believe I have an idea. What if we were to make use of Elisa's orbital bow? My bow? How? Well, if you're able to hit the cord that's tying the rope ladder, perhaps it would unroll itself, allowing us to climb up? I'm glad you think I'm that good of a shot, but I don't really see it working. It was just a thought. Well, it's not like we have any better ideas. Why not give it a try? True enough, and time is one resource we don't have much of right now. Searching for some manner of tool to pull it down would cost us precious time as well. I can't really argue with that. Alright, here goes nothing. Bigger. Yo, Emma just be out here. Okay, Emma, you need to tell us something. Wait, what? It actually worked? You seem to have the makings of a great hunter. Seems this is a day for lucky shots. We'll have to start calling her Quick Draw Elisa. Was I just imagining things, or did that arrow glow for a second? Well, now that we can reach the ladder, why don't we go to have a look at the top of the cliff? Yeah, let's see what's up there. Reen saw that. Pulling Reen. There. Exactly the smoking gun we were looking for, too. Well, well. Old orb immortals, all Reinfurt models, too. And it looks like they've been used recently. So this is where they were hiding them. I can see why they chose this place. Who would think to look here? They must have fled the area after firing them last night, leaving the launchers where they were. But unfortunately, those alone do not furnish enough evidence to avert the war. You're right, unfortunately. If we just had a bit more evidence. Still, this is a solid step forward for our investigation. Perhaps we should return to Zender Gate and let the Lieutenant General know? That sounds like a good idea. Alright, let's go report. There, isn't that... Oh. It's that flying object we saw fleeing from Auroch's fort near Bereahard. There's no mistaking something that strange, and it looks like it's carrying something. It can't be a coincidence that they show up now of all times. They're heading northwest, and we're going after them. Right. Saddle up. Chase and find the floating silver object before the time runs out.
Yeah! We can't let them get away!
Right. We need to overtake them.
How am I gonna do that? Looks like they're flying to Zender Gate.
Crap, they're fast.
No?
Just don't lose sight of them.
Did they touch down near the stone circle? There's no escape for them now.
Stone circle, okay, here we go. Oh, I should make it in time then. Yeah. Yeah. I definitely saw them land around here. I can sense someone up ahead. Really? Yeah, I'm betting it's that thing we're chasing. Ah, so our quarry is finally within reach. I think it was carrying a young girl. Well, we'll find out what we're dealing with soon enough. AP increased by 1. Let's... There they are. She really does look like a child. What is that silver construct with her? Save the speculation for later. We need to capture them before they escape.
I think that about covers everything. Now, what to do? It'd be easy enough to overpower them, but there's a good chance some of them would get away. But just killing them all seems really cruel, too.
Halt! Stay where you are!
Ooh, it's the military academy students.
She knows about us?
How?
Just who are you?
And what's that thing beside you?
So, who are you? Were you involved with the attacks on the Watchtower and the Republican Army's base?
We'd rather not accuse you of a crime you didn't commit. But can you at least tell us who you are and what you're doing here?
Aw, how did I end up being the bad guy? This is gonna make things a bit sticky. Oh, I know what I can do! Everything will go hunky-dory if you guys help me out.
What?
What are you talking about? But first, I hope you won't mind if I give you a little test, just to be sure you're up to the challenge.
Is that a challenge?
Milliam Orion.
I'm Milliam Orion. And this is Era Getlam, but you can just call him Lammy for short. Okay, let's get started! Let's get started!
My turn!
Uh,
I'll handle this. Now is our chance. Don't let it pass.
Leave it right!
Oh, winds, grant me your strength! Calamity! Ha!
Get him! Right! Hang in there!
Thank you.
Here we go!
Uh,
Here we go!
I suppose I should thank you. Very well.
I can do this. Arcus activate.
Go!
Ha!
All right. Take this!
Thanks. Get him!
You're mine!
I can do this. Ha!
Thanks! Go!
Leave it to me.
Very well. Yeah.
Thanks!
Thanks. This is my secret weapon. Charging orbital energy. Rosetta arrow.
Here we go!
I'll handle this.
All right.
Go! There!
Right. Arcus activate. Huh?
My turn.
It's my turn.
You're in the shore! Crystal Saber!
Go! Oh no, you don't!
Get him! Oh, please.
Get back!
Guess I let my guard down.
What a waste of time. Let's go.
Hey, that cover came in clutch. That's the first time I've seen it happen either.
A matter of course.
Two, rather. Good job, good job. Didn't even need Emma.
Wow! You guys are pretty tough. Yep, looks like you'll be great for the job, all right.
We've had quite enough of your wild chases and your games.
You were the one who attacked both of those military facilities, weren't you? Oh, no, that wasn't me! Ugh, what can I say to make you believe me?
Just tell us what you can. Anything you know that might help us find out who is actually responsible.
You said you wanted our help? If helping you would restore peace to the Highlands, we're ready to help out however we can. But you have to talk to us. Help us understand what's happening.
Come on, you two.
I hope you don't come to regret your naivete.
You said your name was Milliam, right? We really don't have much time. So could you tell us what it is you want our help with?
Well, what I want you to help me with is capturing the small armed group responsible for attacking the Watchtower and the Republican Army's base. What did you just say? You saw those mortars earlier, right? There's a bunch more hidden near the Republican Army's base. I'm guessing it was the same group that set them up at both locations.
Wait.
Do you have any idea who this armed group might be?
Well, I'm not 100% sure or anything, but they look like a bunch of Jaeger dropouts, so I'm guessing they're working for a pretty meaty chunk of Mira. I was on my way to go find out for sure.
Wait, then...
You know where they are?
Sure do. They're up in the north of the Highlands. If you promise to help me out, I'd be happy to show you the way. So, how about it?
Alright, you have our aid. I'm Reen Schwarzer, Thor's Military Academy, Class 7.
Gaius Warzel.
I'm Elisa Reinford. It's, nice to meet you.
My name is Emma Milstein. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Eustace Alberea. And just so you know, you still have much to answer for regarding your intrusion into Auroch's fort.
You knew that was us, huh? It'd be super cool if we could just, put that whole thing behind us for the time being.
If we must.
Now.
Nice to meet you all, too. Anyway, what are we just hanging around here for? Let's make for the north of the Highlands.
All right, but I'd like to swing by the settlement first.
Yeah, we should use their telephone to report back to Zendergate about everything we found out so far.
Okay, let's get going then. Oh, yeah. Are you going to be riding on the back of your... thing?
Well, I could, but I think I'm gonna ride on the back of your horse instead.
Wait, what?
Lammy!
Whoa! It vanished.
And the way it did so seems familiar somehow.
Come on, are we going or not? Let's go catch us some big bad wannabe Jaegers!
Milliam joined the party. For reasons unknown, she's carrying an Arcus unit and is capable of forming combat links with the other party members. For reasons unknown. That's cool, so now we have an extra party member. Offense 2, Tiara, Grand Press, Hydro Cannon, Silver Throne, Attack 2, Aegis. Alright, what arts does she have? Yeah, okay, cool. Good enough for me. I guess I can. Oh, I can't do anything with her stuff. I can put her in the party though. Hey guys, you cool and all, but yeah. Trying to see what this new character do.
Woohoo! This is amazing!
If you keep squirming around back there, you're gonna fall off.
And then, yeah, we're headed that way. Okay. Green and the others hurried directly to the settlement. Oh, I didn't even have to do it myself. Is that? Looks like it's about to, the action about to pop. No. Well, he said we had until what, 12:30? I think he said we had 12 till 12:30. A Republican Army airship? What's it doing this deep into the highlands? This is what they call invasive reconnaissance or something like that, right? They basically trespass with just enough force to see what the enemy's up to and how many troops they've got. So that's their aim. Just who are you? It's a secret. Anyway, don't you guys need to get a hold of Zendergate? Oh, she's right. Let's move. All right. Bro, you're all safe. Soma, I'm so glad to see you're okay. We saw a Republican airship flying overhead. Yeah, it's been circling up there for a while now. Is there really going to be a war? We're doing everything that we can to make sure that doesn't happen. We need to hurry and borrow the Elder's telephone. They have reason to believe that the armed group is hiding in the Northern Highlands? Yeah, seems like that's what's going on. We're currently on our way to investigate. I suppose all our hopes are pinned on this. Very well, I'm extending your deadline to 1500. Be on your guard. Will do. Please do whatever you can to postpone any conflict. So the culprits used to be members of a Jaeger Corps. I've heard the term mentioned before, but I know little of them. Well, they're trouble, that's for sure. Let us handle this. We're not going to let anyone start a war here. It appears that even if I wish to sway you, your mind is already made up. Let me see if I can get this phone to pick up the orbital waves from your Arcus units. Now you give me a call if anything happens. Thank you, Grandfather. May the winds and the goddess guide you. I'll be praying for your safety. Yeah, let's jam. Okay, we're counting on you to show us the way. Where in the Northern Highlands are they hiding anyway? Oh, I think you probably know the place. You know that huge statue north of here? There's a creepy old ruin around back. That's where they all hold up. You must be talking about, yeah, the ancient quarry. I mean, that is a good place to hole up. Let me save again. Milliam, you're gonna help, or Milliam is gonna help me take care of that one-up monster. Yep, riding out. Wait, after the chick? Never mind. Oh well.
Oh, if we keep up this pace, we might make it in time after all.
Not might. We will make it in time.
Alright, oh, okay. Go kill that monster real quick. It's on the way. Kinda. There it is. Excuse me.
Watch out, this is a tough one. Go!
I imagine it's probably pretty sturdy. Let's find out.
Very well.
Not sturdy enough. Shit.
It's my turn. Let's go. My turn. Get him! Now!
Go! Go! Now's our chance!
Gotcha! Huh?
I can't seem to delay this thing enough. Bro. Lose your turn. Oof.
I'm sorry,
Ring!
everyone.
Come on, Lammy!
A giant hammer.
Giant Breaker! It's my turn. Arcus activate.
I'll handle this.
Hopefully it gets sucked back. It did not get sucked back.
Thanks!
Oh no. But why does it hate him?
I'll handle this.
Like it actually just has a vendetta against Green.
Thanks!
I can do this. Arcus activate. My turn. Here goes.
My turn. Arcus, activate!
Go!
Yes!
Thanks!
Thanks. It's my turn. Let's go. Huh?
Oh wait. Oh no, I'm dead. Not with a crit. I'm dead as fuck.
Right back at ya.
Won't give up!
Oh. I should be dead, but I'm not. So
I won't lose like this.
Thanks.
My turn!
I can do this.
I
Thanks!
suppose I should
My
thank
turn.
you. I suppose I should thank.
oh goodness.
Go!
This is nothing. I leave this to you.
With pleasure.
That 2k HP is gonna be necessary.
Ooh, tasty.
My turn.
My turn. Here goes. Thanks. Right. Let's go. Ha!
All right.
My turn.
Here I go. Arcus, activate.
Go. Arcus, activate.
I can do this. Hang in there.
Thanks.
Thanks. That's for you.
Huh.
It's my turn.
Here we go.
Here I go. Get him! Now! Take him down, Reed!
Leave it to me.
There!
Go.
It's my turn. Huh?
All right.
Can you handle this?
I'll take it from here. Arcus, activate.
My turn.
Now!
Thanks! Here I go! Here goes! Right! Let's go!
Here we go.
Yeah! Huh?
Go.
It's my turn. Arcus, activate.
Yes, sir! Get him! No more chance!
Got it.
Yeah!
Thanks! I can do this. Turn to flames! Burn!
My turn.
my turn. Arcus, activate.
My turn.
Yes, sir! Get him! Now!
Now.
It's my turn.
Let's go.
Here we go. Arcus.
Okay. Arcus, activate.
Here we go.
Right. Let's go. Now.
My turn. Get him! Now's our chance!
Huh?
Go.
Yeah. Arcus, activate.
I can do this.
Hang in there.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Here we go.
Now.
Here I go! Get him! Now! Take him down, Reed!
Right.
There!
Go.
Right. Thank you very much. It's my turn. Arcus, activate.
Go.
Now. Thanks.
Yes, sir! Get him! Now!
Go. There.
It's my turn. Arcus activate.
Yeah. Arcus activate. Yeah.
Thanks!
Huh?
Flames, gather on my blade. Strike!
Here I go! Arcus, activate! I can do this.
Hang in there. Thank you very much. Okay. Oh, Moon, shield us from harm. Crescent Shell.
Yeah!
My turn!
Here I go! Get him! Now!
My turn!
Come on, Lammy! It's my turn.
Hang in there. Thank you very much. Okay. Arcus activate.
My turn!
Now.
Thanks. Right back at ya!
Here we go!
This thing pretty sturdy, ain't it?
It's my turn.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Now.
Thanks.
Here we go!
I'm trying to stack delay on it, but
Yes, sir!
finally I got a speed down prog. I've been waiting forever for that. Lost my strength buff.
Get him!
I think. Yeah, lost my strength buff.
Here we go!
I want to use motivate, but nah, this thing moves like he'll creep up and hit me again. I can't have that.
Let's go. Yeah. Arcus activate.
Ha!
I want to use what's it called, Saintly Force again. Oh, I froze it. That's convenient. Damn it.
Yes, sir!
I was hoping it would stay frozen for longer.
Get him!
I was hoping I had the delay proc, and then I kept him frozen.
It's my turn.
Saintly Force, I only have enough for one more.
Let's go!
He's faster.
Here we go!
Ooh, that's not good.
Huh?
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Okay.
So the next issue lies in I guess I just need to give her the EP.
Now's our chance! Milia!
Right. Arcus activate. Here I go. Get him. Now's our chance.
This thing was tough.
Huh? Okay.
Now.
Please freeze.
My turn!
Guess that was asking for too much. Ooh boy.
Oh, please. It's my turn.
Oh crap.
Arcus activate.
Here we go!
I can do this.
No, I just finished it off.
Now. Yes, sir. Get him. Now's our chance.
Got it. My turn! We'll cut our own path!
Man, that was a pain in the ass to fight. Oh, Falco reached level 3.
Right!
Nicely done.
That should suffice.
Making progress.
Just getting started.
Alright. There we go. We survived that one. Aha, that one was a toughie. We managed to scrape out a win, but I'm still not exactly sure what it even was. What's a creature like that doing here in Nord? It looked like a golem out of an old fairy tale. As we fought it, I recalled that gargoyle we fought in the old schoolhouse on our first day. We should report back to Lacan. Yeah, if we get the chance, let's head back to the settlement. Shit, I got a chance right now. I'm gonna report back to the settlement, get my quest reward, and I'm allowed to. I'm about to report back to this settlement right now. And I'm gonna probably rest and heal. And then I'm gonna leave you on a cliffhanger. Haha. There we go. Oh, I see you managed to defeat that mysterious creature. Did you all come out unscathed? Thankfully, yes. We certainly put up a fight, but we persevered in the end. Glad to hear it. I'm still a bit concerned that it picked now of all times to appear, but we can worry about that later. Considering the situation at the moment, I really appreciate that you're able to defeat it at all. Here, this is for your troubles. Oh, that's actually nice. Wow, now that's what I call generous. Thank you so much. We'll be sure to make the most of all of this. I'm the one who asked you to deal with it in the first place, so it's the least I could do. I wish you all the best in resolving this current crisis. Stay safe. Thanks, Dad. And on that note, that's going to conclude this episode of The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. I hadn't done that in a while. Trails of Cold Steel. Thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, we're going to go ahead and finally wrap up this conflict in Nord.